Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Hello. Can everybody hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello to the chat. All right. Well, let's take a look at what we have planned today. So last time we expanded and we're going to be expanding again. We have kind of like our automations area over here where we're creating our sow sand and sieving it. So we added that to our processes and we use Crate to do that. We also moved our foundry over here. And as you can tell, we got our creative flying now, which is awesome. We set up our peaceful and hostile mob farms. So we don't have that set up to our storage yet, but seeing how when I looked over here, we ended up getting like a bunch of random stuff here. That kind of tells me that we are in the need to get some digital storage going. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Oh. Huh. I could probably, maybe. Let's see, if I go this way, how far away can I go until I lose creative? I have no idea. I just wanted to get rid of the spider. I'm actually debating on taking out the peaceful mob spawner since we can get eggs, and I'd rather get the mystical agriculture seeds for that because we will set up some mystical agriculture, and it'll be like super easy to get set up with that since we can just buy a bunch of eggs of those. So I don't know. I'm debating on tearing this part down. Either that or we can use it just to keep like a bunch of mobs and actually close it up to be just a normal place to keep keeper mobs. That's something I thought about as well. Or we might make this the mystical or the Ars Navor area. But the issue that I'm running into. Wait a second. Okay, so it is still delightful grass. Alright, just gonna shut it off. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I might tear this down. It didn't seem like it was doing all that well. One other alternative is we could increase it to make it a 5x5. That might be something we might do. But even when we redstoned it, we wasn't getting like cows or sheep or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know. We will figure that one out a little bit later. But I think what I want to do is come out this way and come out this way a little bit with this same pattern, because this is basically like what we were doing for our storage, right? So we got all this storage right here. I want to expand outwards, but I also kind of want to build my controller underneath, maybe, or maybe on top. Maybe we go like way up and build it up here. That might look cool, because the controller that I have in mind, the controller setup that I have in mind, I'll have to reference the YouTuber and find the YouTuber, but it has 21,000 different channels that you can use with it, which is a lot. So I kind of like that. I think that's really cool, and I kind of want to go with that. Another thing that I've been thinking is we might need to expand our power a little bit more. So that might be a thing. If we look at the power mod, the thermo generator, or what about the magmator? Yeah. The nitro magmator generates 40k FE per tick, which is 30,000 more than what we're getting from that 64 times magmator that we're using. So that might be where we go as far as magmators goes. Although, if we use like, let's see, heat sources, magmator, this just uses lava. Yeah, so that's a couple of things that we could do. Thermo generator, though, if we were to do like soul lava, for example, I don't know how much power that would give us in a thermo generator. So I think magmator night right here would be the way to go. And then we'll combine that with like Flux network and all that stuff. So, okay. Look at all those baddies. We kind of need that on, don't we? That's okay, we'll just leave it on. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of dark oak. So let's just grab all those. Let's see, what are we up to? We'll get like a few. We want quite a few stacks of this. All right, let's see. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can start with that. So first thing is we're gonna get our normal planks. So let's get about 8 stacks of that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So yeah, this will come back like that. Then we'll come back this way. Uh-oh. Looks like we need more diamonds. Another diamond stick. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, of course, this would be considered the 11. Okay, and then we're going to take out this. Actually, no, that one needs to stay. Cool. If we do it this way, then we're gonna have to go out one more, which I'm okay with. You know what, let's do it. There we go. Okay, so that'd be 11 out here then. So 11, then 11. Cool. Okay. Let's do this. And now we need the... Let's get the walls. So the walls were cornered. Here. Let's actually grab the walls here. Okay, but we're gonna keep that one. In fact, I might go ahead and keep the wall here. Yeah, all we're getting is like ours mobs and that, and maybe that's not a bad thing. Like we could get that for when we do ours, I guess. We'll see. Okay, so the walls were cornered dark oak. Okay, 4, 4. It's like 5. Interesting. That would be 11 there. Oh, you know what? Maybe we wouldn't need this one. And then we'll take this out. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. Because we'll do 5 here. But that's because... Okay. We'll put one of these here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And it's because both of those kind of brush up with one another. So we'll take this one out, put that here, and we could make this one a 5 and a 4. I think that's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I guess we'll just use what's over there, the pink stuff. Okay, now we need planked dark oak log. So planked dark oak log. There we go. Now we can change all those back. And these we can change back to that. And now we need to turn it into flooring, which are dark oak planks mosaic. So this one right here. We're just gonna put this right here and go boop. Okay. Okay, that should have all the floor in. Go ahead and put floor in over there too. Cool. Okay, so now let's change this back to planks. We need cornered dark oak planks. To finish the wall, and then we're gonna have to go get some dark oak leaves, it looks like. Nice. We'll go ahead and sleep. Okay, looks like we're missing a few more mosaics. Not a whole lot though. So mosaic is that one. There we go. Any other pieces of floor missing? See, that's still looking good. That's still looking good. That's all looking good. Nice. Our platform just got a whole lot bigger. Okay. Okay, so let's get shears. Do you need what corner dark art flanks? Okay. Let's go ahead and put these in. Okay. Oh, that's mosaic. Okay. So this is supposed to be cornered. For right here. There we go. Okay, so we do need more of this, but for the leaves. Let's make, can we make diamond shears? What kind of shears can you make? Flint, steel. Okay, we're just gonna make regular shears. Might be enough. Okay, so we need to go here, and we had the apple dark oak leaves. All right, now we are expanded. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go change these back to normal. Cool. Oh, that looks good. Nice. Okay, so first things first, we have a side here that we can use, and I think we're going to use it to start our auto crafting. So let's do at AE. We're gonna get rid of some of the stuff. Also, I think I might. No, we'll keep our jetpack on. It's fine. Okay. So a couple things that we want. We want assembler. It's the normal one for now. So we need logic processors. Let's see, we got that. Okay, assembler. And then we have a pattern provider. Nice. We have, what's it called? Disk? No. Drive. Okay, so ME drive. That's gonna be something we're gonna want. Okay. Okay, let's get out all these. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna need a lot of sand. Oops. There we go. So that'll make compacted glass. There we go. It's a quick way of getting glass. Okay, and we'll put that in here. So we have one of these. It makes 4 at a time, so 2, 4. Let's see, 4, so 2, so these are 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And then we need eight crafting tables for that. Okay. So that should be enough outside of making this. So this makes 2 at a time. So we need 4 of each of these. And 4 of each of these. So we're going to need 8 logic processors, which means we need 8 gold, 8 silicon, and 8 redstone. Okay, so we need 1 more of that. We just need, I think we can cook down 1 of these for that. I know we're going to need 8 of these. Redstone. We're basically taking it out of the barrel over there and then putting it back into the system so it can go into the functional system. Which that's just temporary anyways, but that way we have like a bunch of blocks of redstone. Okay, so we just need 8 here. 8 gold. Cool. Alright, so we got all of our patterns on us. Cool. Alright, so we'll put silicon there, let that work. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this here. We're also going to need to make a pattern provider, which we can put here, I guess. Heck, we could even put it here. I mean, this is only using 1 channel. All that dense cabling for like 1 channel. In fact, I might actually take this and use the non-dense, because we're going to need the dense for making all the things. We're probably going to put like, I might make this just the assembler area right here. And then maybe like somewhere over here we'll do drives and stuff. We'll see. Oh, so yeah, there's the range upgrades. It's too bad you can't do range upgrades on those. Cool. I wonder if this is done. Hey, Bajesh, how's it going? Hello, hello. Oh, we forgot our gold. Oh, well, hello there. Not bad, not bad. Making headway. Okay. I couldn't have swore I had all this. I don't know what I did with it. It's gone. Gold. Okay, so we need logic press. There we go. But yeah, we just expanded our area. Apparently, I need to light up a little bit. You can't touch me. Oops. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. How's he hit me whenever I'm... Okay, never mind. I was kind of confused about that one. Cool. Okay, that one's done. And then we'll do this, this, and this. That should make our 8 logic processors. We need some speed upgrades on this. Let's go do it. Acceleration. So I think we can put like 4 of them on there. Of course we need that. Okay, that's okay. We just need 2 of them, which means we need 2 Certus quartz. So 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. But yeah, we are expanding our AE today. Okay, we're gonna do engineering press? No. Calculation press. Because I want to make this quicker. Okay, so for these, and then we need some fluix crystals. Which that's easy. We'll just make like a stack. Or do I have fluix crystals? I do not. Okay, so quartz. Get a stack of that. Stack of charged, and a stack of redstone. That'll give me 2 stacks of fluix. Nice, 128. Okay. So 2 of these. Or 4. Then 4? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna need a lot more than that. We need Fluix dust. Which actually isn't bad. Fluix dust. Let's get 32. So now that's a lot quicker. Be like quick. Now once I upgrade this, we'll be able to do like 4 things at a time, which is awesome. No. Okay, so back to this. So we got 4. Here's 8. 8. Yeah, because we're going to want 8 of these, but we're also going to want 8 of these. So we're going to need 16 formation cores as well. Which means I need 16 of this, Fluix dust, all that good stuff. Okay, logic processors. At least it won't take that long now. So let's get gold. So really we need 16. Redstone, I think. And then quartz. Okay. We'll do that. And then we want logic. There we go. And yeah, they're just going to be, it's going to be pretty quick. We'll have a lot of this auto-crafted too. Because we're pretty much to the point where we want digital storage, and then we're going to go full on auto crafting and get things automated a lot better than what things are right now, which is exciting. Okay, what's that? Okay, so this, and this. So since we don't have any like universal presses on this, we're gonna have to have like 5 of these, I think. 1 for each press, and then 1 without a press for the auto crafting. Okay, so we got 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, actually, no. We just need 16. Okay, well, we got some logic processes left over. So we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there we go. Perfect. And we're going to pick here to start out with. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think I am going to get rid of this. Um, don't need these at the moment. Yep, I think that we are going to expand this here as well. And then maybe I'll do crafting setup here on the four corners. And then in the middle, maybe up here, we'll do the controller. Okay, am I good? Are we live? Can everybody hear me? Look like I ran into like an internet hiccup or something. Oh, well, okay. Interesting. Maybe they just didn't like the tinted windows. Okay, you know what? On second thought, we'll do fence. Okay. Sorry, puppy. Just don't have anywhere to put you. Okay. Force 4X, where'd that come from? Yeah, we're gonna need more dark up stuff, but yeah, we're just gonna take this off. Oh, we need to repair. Pretty sure I can just repair this with diamonds. Really need to get mending on it, but it's okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, we just need dark oak stuff now. Take out all that. Okay. Actually don't need that. Okay, so first off, planks. Wait a second. Oh, that was acacia planks. Whoops. My bad. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. And then we need the wall, which is the corner. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see, these are planked. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that, and then we'll just have wool comes up that way. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Cool. Make that dark oak. Now this one is the corner for the wool. Okay. And now of course we need our border. Okay. Wall. Okay. Okay, so floor was mosaic. There we go. Much bigger. Cool. Now I was thinking about maybe closing this off, but I'm not sure. We could and we might, but for now I think we're gonna leave it. Okay, so now we'll do 2. Actually, let's add a little bit of space around. So like this. There we go. And that'll be one side. And so our patterns go here in the pattern provider. And then each one of these will take a pattern and craft it. But we can put 5 acceleration cards in each one of these. So we need 40 acceleration cards. Which means we should have enough of this. But these we're going to need 20 of. So calculation, processor, which means we need quartz. We need redstone. And 20 of these. Okay. Because I want them to craft pretty quickly. Oh, I forgot the inscribers. So we need silicon and calculation. There we go. So that's going. Okay, so there's 20. Should be done. There we go. And then we want 20 of these. Okay, we need wireless universal terminal. That's what we need with a crafting terminal. Okay, we'll get to that here in a minute. I want to get our auto crafting set up a little bit. So let's do AE acceleration cards. So there's 40 and there's 40. Perfect. So there's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take these. Oops. There we go. Almost lost everything. Let's see, storage bus, crafting terminal. There we go. Everything's back. Okay, so we actually need to... Wow, I didn't expect it to break so much. Whoops. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna use... There we go. Now we should be back. So iron. Oh yeah, like almost 10,000. Cool, so let's get our dense cable. We're gonna come out this way with that. And this is also temporary, but so if you think that it's gonna look like this when we're done, it's not. Okay. Cool. So we can see 8 out of 8 channels on this one, which means it's full. 8 out of 32 right there. So we have our auto crafters online. So now we can start, we need a pattern provider. So let's do that. Pattern provider. We need it from, actually no, we need a pattern terminal. Yeah, ME pattern encoding terminal is what we're looking for. Access terminal would be nice too. That way we can we could technically use that terminal in order to ooh, we're gonna need to, yeah, we'll put the pattern one here and then we'll put the excess one there. And the excess one is how we can just put patterns inside that without actually having to go there. So that's kind of nice. So we're gonna need this one to make the patterns and this one to access them. Let's do that. So we need 2 engineering. One calculation. Let's just get the 2 engineering real quick. So, all right, I guess we could get the calculation too. So 1, 2, 3. Redstone. 1, 2, 3. And then, so it's one of these, and then we need 2 diamonds. Okay. And then we need, so we need the silicon, we need the calculation, but we also need the engineering one. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's do the calculation first. Here it is. And we'll do the engineering. There it is. The 3 silicon. There we go. All right. So let's do this. So there's the calculation. Here's the 2 engineering. Cool. Okay, so crafting terminal, we're gonna need a crafting table. We're gonna need an ME terminal. Annihilation core. ME terminal. Crafting terminal. Pattern encoding terminal. Nice. So we can see here we can craft our patterns. We put the pattern there. We tell it what kind of pattern we want here. And then we'll be able to put that into the assembler over there, and it'll automatically create it for us, which is really nice. All right, so that one's done. Let's get the... oh. So we need a pattern provider. Gotcha. All right, so one of these. Two of these. Okay, pattern provider. Oh, we have an illuminated panel. Well, that's cool. That was way easier. And then there's all 8 molecular assemblers right there. So now we can start creating our patterns. So we're gonna get pattern. We can take that off. And our patterns are right here, blank pattern. And the first pattern that we're going to make is a pattern to make patterns. And then of course we're going to need one for quartz glass. So there we go. All right. So we'll put this here so we can take our pattern, and basically we're going to go like this. And that will basically each one of these is an assembler going down, so you can see 4 and 4. And what we want to do is we want this pattern provider can provide patterns for this, and for this, right? So we want to be able to kind of randomize which pattern we want to use. So we got that one there, and that one's actually up there. So there we go. So now if I want a blank pattern, I can request it, and it says we have all of these patterns. We're going to be crafting 2 blank patterns. We have 4 quartz glass that we need to craft in order to make the blank pattern. So it's going to automatically create that in order to create this. And then the rest we have available. So now we don't have any crafting CPUs. So that's another thing that I actually forgot about. We're going to take some dense cables right here. There we go. And then we can put this back on. This one right there. Out of power. Oh, did I put it in wrong? Why is it doing it that way? Oh, you know what? It might actually need... That's okay. So we can access it right here. I think that's fine. I wonder if... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's put that back down. And put that back over here. I wonder if we could actually stick all of these here. We can. It's a little crowded, but we can still access everything pretty easy. I think we'll just do it like that. I like it. All right. So let me think here. So we need CPUs, right? So CPUs are basically so we might want this, the crafting unit. So it's basically crafting storage right here, which is our crafting space. So we're gonna do 64K, which means, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of work. We could start, actually we could upgrade them. And then we'll need a co-processing unit. So we'll need a couple of these. Let's see. Oh, let's go ahead and sleep. I think I actually need like 3 of the coprocessor. It's been a minute. Yeah, crafting coprocessing unit, which means we need 3 engineering processors and 3 of these. So let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, so we need 1 and 1. So we need 3 of these. So 6 calculation processors, 3 logic. Okay, we need gold. Okay, so that's 9, so that means we need 9 redstone. And we need 9 of this. Okay. Actually, we have 3 logic processors already, so we can actually take these 3. Oops. Off. Let's put that up. Put that up. There we go. So that just means we need the calculation processors. Okay, so calculation. There we go. Silicone. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and get the 6 calculation processors we need. Okay. So that should give us the 3 we need for that. And for this, we need 3 engineering processors, which means we need diamonds, redstone, and 3 more quartz. Okay, so we need... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that sucks. I don't know if I can make this... Can I make this diamonds again? Probably. Probably have to foundry it. Tiny dust and tiny dust. Diamond grit sandpaper. Huh, okay. That's okay, we'll just get more diamonds. Not like we didn't get a lot. Or enough. Okay. So let's put this on first and then do that. Okay, through those, through those. There we go. Okay, and now we should have our co-processing units. Where do we want to put them though? I mean, I could... So this is gonna do... This line right here is gonna be only... Only assemblers, so maybe we'll temporarily put these right here. Now we just gotta put a crafting storage on top of it. So start with the 1K and work our way up. So there's 1K, 4K, 16K, 64K. Okay, so we're gonna need... So in order to make 64, we need 3 of these. So 3 of these. So we need 9 of the 4K. Which means we need 27 of the 1K. Okay. And we have 2. So we need 25 logic processors. So 25 things of gold. Okay, and also quartz. Okay, logic. There we go. Should be pretty quick. Okay, so there's 25 of that. I have a feeling I got quite a few quests I need to turn in. 4. 5. Actually, not as much as I thought. That works. So in the recording, the controller that I'm going to be making, I'm going to link the YouTubers uh, channel or a link to their video on how to assemble it, because it's actually really good. I do have it memorized, but they did a phenomenal job. Okay, so 25. So 25 there. Okay, so we need 9 calculations. And then quartz. Okay, calculation. Let's get that going. Get some more silicone going. I'm probably going to be moving this. Actually, no. We're probably going to keep this pretty close to there, because this is just going to be like AE right here. This is still going to be a lot of the automation aspects. So we're probably going to be running some lines downwards and from the bottom up in order to activate this. Because we're going to end up making the big brain again a little bit. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Oh, hello. I thought I had this all lit up. Maybe not as good as I thought. Okay, so let's do boop. Let's see, that should be all good now. When it's red, that's when you gotta worry. Toasty, how's it going? Oh. 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 Creepers in my on my platform. It's not a good day. Aw. It's going alright. Just expanding some AE stuff. Long day at work. So I was pretty happy on repo. I ended up getting to level 5 solo, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, I was proud of that. um, and then I would do 65 of that. And then when I was going back on level 5, like I finished it and I was going back, uh, they decided to spawn an eyeball on me, like when I was in the middle of the room. And I looked up and there was like lava on each quarter, so I couldn't tell where the lava was. It kind of caught me off guard. Oh, that's horrible. Was not a fan of that. Okay, so we got the 9. Now we can do the 3 of this. So 3 more calculation processors. And then quotes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the eyeballs either. Like, they definitely need to be in the game because you kind of have to have some sort of frustration in the game. But, ugh, that was rough. All right, 3. Yay. Okay, so now for the 1, we need 1 calculation processor. We can do that. Okay, redstone. Hey, sometimes you need to do the for science, right? Like, for example, how would I know that it's a bad idea to tumble in like all the rooms? Uh, because sometimes there's a big hole in the room that you tumble into, kind of thing, you know? Like, for science taught me that. All right, there's that, and now we can do this. Ah, can't wait to automate that. Can't wait. Okay, so 2 calculation processors, 1 logic. So we need 2 of these, 3 of these, a gold, and 3 redstone. Oh, I know. It's good stuff, though. Good stuff. I was so happy to discover the tumble thing. Because it's like literally one of my favorite things in Repo. I can't wait till we can take control of the Deadhead. I'm like so excited about that. Right? Like so much good stuff is coming out this October. Like we got that update. We have the update for Devour. So we got like I forget Kai, right? Being a clown. That's gonna be fun. Fun and horrifying at the same time. There we go. So we should be able to stick that on top, and it looks like that once we're done. And And now we can just attach. I think we're gonna add it to this, because then we can add more. And again, this is not the final product. It's not going to be the final product until we have until we have our big controller. We have a tiny itty bitty controller right now, but we're going to have a big controller. Okay, you know what? We could technically start getting digital storage and putting it in there. Maybe here in a minute. Okay. There's that. There's those. Cool. Okay. I'm kind of thinking that I want to automate inscribing things, because that's just getting ridiculous. So we're gonna make 5 of these, and we're just gonna put it right here for now. So let's get some energy pipes. We're gonna take this off right here. Put that on top. And wrench it. There we go. Okay. So we have that. Actually, you know what? That I think about it, we don't need power for that. I don't think so, do we? Maybe I'll put it in the back. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll just put it in the back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So we just need to make 1, 2. So this one we're gonna put for silicone. Also, we'll go ahead and bring our. Hey, evil Mr. McNasty. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. Okay, let's get. So we want inscribers. This one. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, I think they get power from the network. I honestly don't remember. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and bring our furnace over. There we go. We'll put our furnace here. Because if I remember about the pattern providers is they can not only can they put into the inscribers, but it can also, like, they can put the product back through there. So let's do this. So this one will be for calculation. Actually, let's make that one engineering. So engineering, logic, calculation, silicone, and then this one will be for doing the final product. We're going to need a lot more acceleration cards, so we're going to need about 16. Okay, so is this still... Okay. Split. Energy. There we go. And we're gonna need a lot more power. So let's get an upgrade. So pipes, upgrade. There's gold. There's diamond. There we go. Yeah, and that's filling up real quick. Perfect. Okay, so for the acceleration card, so we need 8 of these, or we need to cycle it 8 times because we need 16. So we're gonna need 8 calculation processors. Okay. So that means 8 of these. 8 of these. And 8 of these. Okay. And I'm going to borrow these. We're going to put 2 in here. And 2 in here, just for right now. We'll put that there. And this here. And now they can go at the same time. Okay, and this one we're just going to put here. Yeah, because I really don't want to manually do this anymore. We need it automated, dang it. That's what we need. So right now we're kind of getting, so we had AE kind of hooked into like functional storage and sophisticated storage. And so we're kind of moving past that into digital storage with AE. But I can kind of show you like what we've been doing. So we got like our auto sieving set up right here. And we have, with our ores and stuff, we're squeezing them, putting them through the sag mill to kind of like increase the number, and then smelting it here. And then we have all this connected with the sophisticated storage. This is where we're kind of like generating like our the things that we're sieving, plus some like obsidian and ice and like andesite, just some random stuff that we needed. Where we're creating our soul sand foundry. We got our mob farm right here. It's off at the moment. We did have a passive mob farm, but I ended up taking it out. But yeah, that's kind of all that we got going so far. Uh, just kind of um, expanding as we can. We finished all of chapter 1. We're working through chapter 2 at the moment. All right, so Rainbow. So that's all done. Now we can accelerate all of them, which is awesome. And then we're gonna create some ME pattern providers, and we're going to put one on all of these, and then hook it up to our network through probably this one right here. All right, so do I like ideas from chat? I will always take ideas from chat. In fact, there was quite a few things that I forgot about yesterday, and I had some people in chat kind of like suggest things, and I was beyond grateful. So, if you have any suggestions, I am all ears. Okay, so let's make some accelerators. We are going to go and advance it even more. Like, we're kind of making somewhat of a temporary setup at the moment. But we're going to go into, like, advanced AE. And we're gonna get things moving along pretty quickly with our auto crafting and everything. Okay, acceleration cards. Bam, 16. Inside of a compact machine. Nice. The only reason why, and I told chat this yesterday, but I don't know. I kind of like seeing it. I know it can sometimes get kind of laggy and stuff when there's too much of it, but I love the belts. Like I'm such a factory nerd when it comes to like factory games that I love to look at belts and just seeing the items being processed and stuff. But I don't know. We'll probably get into that. All right. Let's do bam, 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 and bam. I feel like we need to upgrade our emerald furnace now. We are to that point where we can. So it goes from obsidian to netherite. I think that's where we're gonna go to. We could probably even do all the modium if they have all the modium in this one. I'm not sure if they do. Oh yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we got like a ton of nuggies, so we could probably do that. Doesn't really change the cook time, but I bet with a furnace it probably adds a few more. Okay, so let's do obsidian furnace. What do we have here? So we need 4 blaze rods, basically. Okay, so we need this. Now, I believe it's 2 per. So 8. Although I'm going to take the rest of it with me. Just in case. Okay, we still got lava. There we go. Interesting. Okay, so looks like it's 4 per. Oh, it tells you right there. Okay. Cool. All right. So that should let us get our obsidian furnace. So emerald obsidian. And then we need obsidian to netherite. Okay, there's 4. And bam. How much aluminium do we have? I think that might be enough. Maybe. Let's see. So there's a stack. Yeah, I think we might be good for netherite to aluminium. Cool. Okay, there's that one. Let's go ahead and get the quest for it, I guess. And then we have this one. And then we have this one. Okay, so this should be like super quick. Input, output, top. Okay, and back is fuel. Okay. Nice. So that should be like super quick now. Okay. I think we are now ready for the assemblers or pattern providers. So we need 12 of these. Because we need 6 of these. Okay. That's fair. We're gonna need 6 of these and 6 of these, which means we need to craft 3 each, so 6 logic. Okay. So gold. Six redstone. And quartz. There we go. Oh yeah, so quick. Okay, so this one is logic, and this one is silicon. Nice. And there we go. So we need 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. So one here, 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 and here. I do kind of think that maybe we should, I mean, maybe just move it up. I just don't want it touching. There we go. Because this is going to go from this network right here. So here, here, here. Cool. I think really you only have to do one of them and then the rest of them become online. Let me make sure about that. Yeah, all of these are online. And that has 6 out of 8. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. So I didn't actually have to do that. All right, so now we can start making the patterns for our, well, whoops, wrong button. Let's go to sleep real quick. We'll have better places for this, but again, we're just kind of switching over. Okay. So we can look at this and you can see, oh, that's the encoder. That's the accessor. Okay, so Aldemodium furnace right here. For example, we can start putting processes right there. Like, for example, we can process like sand into glass and different things like that, or get our silicone, which is definitely one that we're going to want. And then we have our inscribers right here. So we have 2. Let's get some more of these. So we want, let's just get 10. And just like that, we have 10 blank patterns, and I didn't have to worry about crafting it at all, which is really nice. All right, so let's actually do glass. So glass, we want smelting. And let's see here. Where's the one? So you can modify amount. Like if I was to middle click this, we could say we want to do 64 at a time if you wanted to. We're just gonna do 1 at a time. I think it's fine. So there we go. And we're gonna put that right here. And then we're going to do another one. We're gonna do silicon. Right here, and we're gonna smelt Certus quartz for silicon, just like that. Awesome. So this should, let's see, do we have it going back? Crafting. Yeah, return inventory. It should send it back up to return inventory now. Automation can access any site. Input slots cannot be extracted from. Produce items will not be Produce items will not be auto exported. produce items will be auto exported through any extraction side. Okay. Let's take a look. So now if we look at AE, let's get silicon. Let's just get, I don't know, 8. So that's there. And it sends it up, and we have 8. Perfect. All right, let's make a couple more patterns. So we want so we want processors. So we want logic processor, calculation processor, engineering processor, and then we want silicon or printed silicon. There we go. Oh, before I forget, actually, we need to remove this. So let's do this. Oops. Because we don't actually want the patterns to have yeah, the rest of these are just the printed. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna go up, and this one, we're gonna put these here. So this one's going to kind of request the items and send it back up. We want the printed versions. Okay, here we go. So we want printed calculation, but we don't want that. Printed engineering, but we don't want that. And then we want printed logic, but we don't want that. Because we're keeping those in the inventory anyway, so we don't want it to, like, it's going to look for it to send every time, and we don't want that. We just want to send the item. So this one's going to be engineering, so engineering. This one is logic, so logic, calculation, and silicon. Cool. So now, if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to make crafting units, right? We're gonna need this too, which means I need a way to automate Fluix Crystal, which we can with, I think, the crystal assembler, yeah? Yeah, right here. And it doubles it too, which is really nice. But you need to send like a little bit of water. And getting water is actually pretty simple. You just hook up a storage unit or a storage to like a sink, and then you have like infinite water. Okay, which we might do. Let's see here. What else? To get into that, what do we need? Oh, we need to get into intro. We're not ready for that yet. We might just manually do that for now. I mean, there's like other ways we could do it, but I don't know if I'm ready to get into all that yet. Like, technically, we could, there's a way that we could use a formation plane, I believe. Is it a formation plane? Basically, you put water in there, and then you basically send the items that you want into the water, and then uh, once it's done, then converting, then once it meets like the filter, then you'll get it back. I just don't remember if it's a formation plane and annihilation plane. I don't remember if that's what I was looking at. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. It just takes too much room. Okay. So let's do there's a couple of other ones that I want to do. One of them is I do want this. So that means we want quartz fiber. Here we go. And we're going to put this here. Let's get some more patterns. Let's get a stack. Actually, how many do we have in there already? We have one. So let's get, I guess, a stack because I think it makes 2 at a time. And just like that, bam, we have 64. Okay. So we want to automate. Technically, we can automate this now. So that would be nice to have. Put that there. And let's automate our 1Ks. Our 4Ks. Our 16Ks. And our 64Ks. We're just going to keep everything just AE for right now. And then we'll get into advanced later. Extended first, I think. Nice. Okay, so with all of the time that it took me to craft that a second ago, let's see how fast it goes now. So let's get a 64 crafting storage. Should be able to watch everything going. Yep. So everything is moving and grooving. Should see things starting to pop here in a minute. Now my curiosity is it going to go back up? No. But with that, it does. Okay. So yeah, we do need things to be auto-exported. Good enough. So if we're curious about what's going on, we can look at one of these, and we can see like we can also like craft a terminal that does this for us. We'll just use this for right now. But we can see like things are yeah, we're crafting 5 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, and bam. All done. And now we have another 64K crafting storage. So let's also automate the co-processing units. Get 3 of these. And let's get 3 of these. And done. I love it. And now we're set up to make it, to be able to process more things. Let's do it like this. Could, okay, and then we'll just, wait a second. Is that already, no, it's not online. No, it's online. And we're gonna do one more. So 3 of these. And we can do 1 of these. And now we have 2 things kind of. So this one right here is taking care of the 64K, and this one right here is working on the co-processing units. So that's kind of how these things work. So here's these 3. We like auto crafting. Makes things so much better. We can also, if we look over here, we can also see things being crafted here as well. Of course, it's probably done now. Yep. There we go. That should be good for now. All right, so let's automate assemblers and pattern providers. Okay, so assembler, we need to be able to auto craft tables, crafting tables, which means we need also planks. So let's do oak planks. And then we also need annihilation core, also fluix dust. So that comes from fluix crystal that we can plop right here. Okay. So there's that one, and we can do the other one as well, just like that. Okay. So molecular and also a pattern provider. Beautiful. Which means we're going to be able to expand over there, there, and there really quick. Okay, so let's do 24. Yeah. So 24 of these and 24 of these. I don't need acacia planks. What did I do here? Oh, okay. Why is that saying acacia planks though? That should be oak planks. See, that's using oak planks. Why is the other one using acacia? So weird. Okay, let's look at our pattern. Because we want this. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to do 24 of these. We need flux crystals. Okay, not a big deal. We'll just make a couple of stacks. So quartz. Let's do 2 stacks. 2 stacks of this. Redstone. 2 stacks of this. Oh, whoops. Should probably take that off. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. So 24. Beautiful. Yeah, this is just zooming. The things that's taken the longest is our circuits here. But if we get like I think it's a circuit slicer, you can like do it a lot quicker without having to press, from what I understand. And there we go. 24 of these. And 24 of these. Okay, so... Okay, so there's that one. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna go to copy. Why is that not working? Copy. Copy 0 blocks. Should be able to copy that. Copy 0 blocks. Should just be able to shift right click it. Why is that not working? Well, we will figure that one out later. Not really sure why that didn't work. Okay, there's that one. Then this one. There we go. Okay, so we want to attach to this one. Okay, there's that one. And then for the dense cable, 4 right now. Oops. We're gonna go up and over that way and attach to these two. And this is all gonna be different. Again, just throwing that out there because it looks horrible to me right now. But it's a necessary evil. Okay, let's think about doing cabling. Eventually we want to go into dense cables, right? To get into that, we need covered. So let's do FluixME covered cable. There we go. Oh, and for wool, because we're gonna create wool out of rope, or not rope, string. So let's put that over here. I'm just gonna fill this one up. Okay. So there's that. Cable. Okay. So we want dense cable, which means we need smart cables, which means we want dense cables. There we go. Okay, so let's get like 32 of these. There we go. Super quick. And done. So there's 32 dense cables. So we're going to bring this over this way. Like that. And then we can craft some into smart cables. So there's that one. And that one. So we have 16 out of 32 there, 16 out of 32 there, and 32 out of 32. So we have the maximum of one side of a controller, which is 32 channels for crafting alone. Okay, so next thing I want to do is accelerators. These here. And which means we need advanced cards. There we go. All right, now for this, let's see, we needed how many here? I think we needed 40. So 20, 20. So 40, 80, 120 accelerators. Oh, that's not good. I got that backwards. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, so let's get 120 accelerators. And it looks like we have all the stuff to do it. And we can make every single one of these quick, which is kind of the goal. See how fast this goes. So 120 accelerators done just like that. Love it. All right. That's it. Yep. And there we go. So crafting is pretty good. All right. Let's think about where we want to go next. We have the cabling situated, which is good. I think we're gonna go ahead and go to disk storage now. So let's do drive. So we need 2 engineering processor. Then we can make a drive. And the drive, I think we're just gonna put the drive maybe like right here. Here we go. Drives online. And we're gonna start out with actually we're just gonna make 64 drives. 64K drives. So we need housing. Wait, disk housing? Item cell. Cell? Let's see. Yeah, right there. 64 ME item storage cell is what we want. Okay. So let's get... We're gonna get 5 of these. Then I gotta remember how we're going to drain all the stuff out of all these. Because we want all of this inside the storage. The things that takes the longest is these right here. Let's see, inscriber. So extended inscriber, you make in a crystal assembler. I do want one of these though. These are really nice to have. Oh, whoops. These are really nice to have. Oh yeah, you can just see them going to work. I like it. I think our platform is really looking a lot better. I like it. This is actually really quickly. Yeah, it is. And just to think, we started with one block, right? One tree, one dirt, and we expanded to all this. Oh, is it done? It'd be done. Nice. Okay. So now we just need to make item cell housings. Let's see. 64K. Storage cell. Yeah. So we need this to... Oh, I guess we can make a pattern for it. Cool. And then we'll do this. Okay. Here's all of our assemblers right there. And just go from the top. Okay, we'll do 5 of these. Here we go. So we got 5 of these. Oops. One other thing we're going to do is wireless. We are going to do wireless. But once we have digital storage, we're going to do wireless. Okay, so how do we get them out of these? That's what I got to remember. Isn't there a thing we can do that? Let me see. Because I think there's a way you can just automatically pull all the items into... IO port. I honestly don't remember. Does anybody remember? Like, is there a way that I can automatically pull all the items from here into digital storage? What if I did like a -1 priority? Or bidirectional. I mean, we could probably put an extractor on it. Put a -1. Extract only. So this right here needs to actually go in digital storage. So we could actually put all of this in here. And it should automatically go now. There we go. Yeah, so that should be in here somewhere. Oh, it's not. Did it go in here? Oh. Yeah, so it went in here. So then that means that I need to give this a -1. And we can give this a -1. You know what, let's go ahead and make an extractor. Or an exporter. So if we make a export bus, let's see, a formation core. Actually, you know what? All the buses would come in handy, so say bus. So like storage buses. Let's see, interface. Okay, storage bus. And then an import bus. And then an export bus. Oh, I was trying to figure out like how to automatically like drain these into digital storage, but I think I'm just gonna put an export bus on it. I think that should be alright. It should automatically export out of it, I would think. Let's see, can I... Let's see, let's do an AE wrench. Cutting knife. Should be a quartz. Surge scorch wrench. Is that what I'm looking at? I think so. So can't I take that off? Yes, I can. Right, so let's put it back on though. Okay. And then let's make a exporter. Okay. Oh wait, that exports into it. We need an import because we need to import into the system. Okay, let's put that back. So import, and we're gonna make like 3 of these. There it goes. Now it's automatically draining. See, that's what I have right now. I was just gonna go full on digital, but you think I shouldn't? Think I should just keep it? Because I got storage buses added to it already. Okay, well, let's upgrade our chest then. We can do that. I kind of want to reorganize it. Maybe make the chest go that way. We'll see. Okay, so a couple of other ones that we're gonna need is controller. So we're gonna need Skystone, and then Skystone block. Oops. There we go. And that should be good for making controllers. Okay. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more Fluix crystal. So they kind of just want us to do bees. We might have to get into bees pretty soon. It might be a thing. Because we don't have Fluix seeds on this one. Okay. I really do need to, before I can do anything netherite, we're gonna have to do this. Crush it under a falling anvil. This will give gem dust. Gem dust will be needed for many recipes, including salvaging table. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We'll get a anvil. Okay, where can I put this? Maybe we do it over here. So is this what they're talking about? Or is it a gem that they're talking about? Okay, I know we got a gem, so we'll put these back. Doesn't seem like that's gonna work on these. So we got these. Is there any more? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ah, there it is. So it is talking about that. Okay, so we're good on that. So salvaging table. The salvaging table will give us gem dust for gems as well as rarity shards from items. We need luminous crystal shards, which comes from salvaging rare if fixed items, which is, I guess, blue. Okay. Don't think we have blue right now. Okay. So we need one of these. One of these. And now we got a salvaging table. Okay. Nice. Can I salvage everything? because that'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Yes, yes you can. Except for that. Um, okay. Oh, we do have a rare one. Nice. Was kind of hoping. That should give us the shard we're looking for. Yeah, 2 of them right there. Perfect. Oops. So there's that. Okay, with our luminous crystal shards, some stone, and gem fused slates, we can craft a diamond upgrade template. And then for this, we need a diamond upgrade template to craft a netherite. Okay, cool. Okay, so we need a diamond template. So 2 of these. Oh, we need deep slate. We ain't got none. Okay, so looks like we're gonna need to craft some deep slate. We got cobbled. No, we don't have cobbled. Okay, to get cobbled, we can... Could do lava and packed ice. Let's do it. Just get a barrel. Look at this one. That. We need lava. We already got the water. Oh no, we don't need water. We need packed ice, which we can get from right here. Okay. Okay, and a stone generator. So there's that. Let's get a bucket. Get a few of these. Got that. There's gold. See lava. So we can do diamond and then emerald. Emerald. And diamond. Awesome. Okay. So we'll put this here. Put lava over here. This over here and packed ice. And now we got a couple of deep slate. There we go. Okay, so where was we? Diamond upgrade. There we go. And all right, we got the netherite upgrade. Didn't count though. How does it? There it goes. Awesome. And now we can get netherite. I like netherite stuff. So let's do this. So for netherite, we need 2. I'm not gonna slag it. We'll just cook it. Yeah. I mean, we get a loss, but we're getting so much of this. It's not a big deal. Okay. We'll get 16. There we go. Okay, and also let's upgrade our... Let's get a few of these netherite upgrades. There we go. Now we did have one... I think it was this one that we wanted to be netherite. So let's go fix that. So the mesh... There we go. Now we have a netherite mesh. Wow, we just got a lot of quests completed. Well, since I guess we can start voiding armor and stuff now. And also, I need to... Okay. Oops. There we go. I want to go below that. Also, we could get netherite pexel. Okay. Okay. So one is 90. Okay. So I think it was 5, and then we need our pexel cast. Okay, 5. What? Can we not make a netherite pexel? Really? Huh. Like at all. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna use steel. There we go. Now we'll use our okay. Crazy. So you can't have, like, you can have a diamond paxel. That's mechanism though, but it's so weird. Okay. Also, why is that in there? Goodbye. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, the modium's done. Draconic evolution. Not done, but... Oh, we could make that. Kill the dragon if we wanted to. Kinda don't want to yet. I'm gonna get enchanted before then. Okay, let's upgrade our gear. Can at least do that. Template. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a sword, so 5. Okay. It was worth a shot. Oh, netherite hammer, huh? Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Let's see, what else can we upgrade? Can we upgrade our stick? Nope. Okay. But we got another ice sword, so that's cool. So we could make a netherite paxel. This way. Instead of using... So I really like paxels. Breaker module. Let's see here. Is there an allodemodium? Yeah, so the only paxel is the allodemodium alloy. Okay. You know, it's all good. We'll just keep that for now. Okay, so we got auto crafting going. We have digital storage going. Let's get wireless going because we really need that. Okay. Pretty sure for wireless storage we need a let's see, AE wireless booster. I think it's ME. No, that's for the wireless connectors. Quantum bridge card, maybe? Trying to remember. Okay, let's start out with... So our goal is to get technically a universal terminal, but I think you just combine them. Yeah. So let's get crafting terminal. We want a pattern access terminal, pattern encoding terminal. I think that should be good for now. So in order to get that, we need a wireless terminal, which means we need dense energy cells. Okay, you know what? We are going to auto-craft this stuff, because, wow. Okay, crafting terminal. ME terminal. Okay. Start off with that. Okay, ME terminal. Crafting terminal. Okay. And then we need a wireless receiver, which requires that. Okay. energy cell. Whoops. Okay, dense energy cell. And then wireless receiver. There we go. And now I should be able to get a... Okay, so we needed one of these. Okay, we needed a dense energy cell. And we needed a crafting terminal. ME terminal. Yeah. So... Okay. What's it saying that it's having issues with? Oh, it's this one, the ME terminal, because we have crafts 3 illuminated. That's bright illuminated. We just need illuminated. There we go. Okay, now can we do it? Crafting terminal. Yes. Okay, so we got the dents and all that stuff, and now we can do this. Awesome, wireless crafting terminal. We're gonna need to link it, of course. Okay, so now for this, we need a pattern access terminal. Okay, so we need quantum bridge card, I think. Maybe? Oh, I don't remember. Let's see. Okay. Pattern access terminal. Right here. Okay, now we can do wireless of that. So, where's it at? Pattern access terminal. Wireless receiver. And then we're gonna need a dense. Cool. Oh, that's an energy. Whoops. We need dense. Oh, it's the Fluix that's taken so long. It'll go by a lot quicker once we get to extended AE. Okay, so we got that. And now we can put those together. Does Megatorch inhibit spawning? I wanted to make an ender mob trap, but I have the torch at the base. I think it depends on your settings, but it should. Like I know you can shut it off. Like apotheosis spawners, you can. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Or apothic spawners. Let's see, right click. Yeah, so in order for it to ignore light, you need a soul lantern for it. I would think that because mega torches create light, that it should keep it from spawning. I would test it for sure. Okay. Pattern encoder. Okay, pattern encoding. Oh, nice. I forgot about that. We are missing that. Okay. Okay, so we need quartz. Redstone. And charged. I completely forgot about control click for creating the items that you don't have that can be auto crafted. That's amazing. Completely forgot about that. There we go. And there's the wireless encoding. Okay, linking. That I gotta remember. How do we link? Oh, yeah, that's right. We need, if I remember correctly, we need to make a quantum chamber that links to my wireless. So we need singularities. Let's make another let's see here. How much clay do we have? Yeah, because we're gonna need some terracotta. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a stack of terracotta. I've needed terracotta so much. That's so quick. Okay. Already had a sink in here. Alright. That's fair. I'll put the sink here. And let's get a storage. There we go. I want cable anchors. There we go. Okay, so now we should just have water here. Yep. 2.1 million infinite. So I can take a bucket and boop. Okay. The other thing we want to do is get a matter condenser. Then we're going to want a 64K. Okay, we got a fluid pipe right here. There it is. Okay, and let's get an upgrade. So we'll do gold, diamond, and then we could probably even do netherite. It's gonna make it go super quick. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll have our singularity in no time. Okay, so next thing is we want quantum stuff, so it's quantum, right? Quantum ring? Is that what it is? And then in the middle, we need something else. I thought. Oh, the link chamber. Right. Okay. Let's do this. So link chamber, quantum ring. Okay, so we want one of these. Then we need 8 of these. Oh, we need more string. Okay. Wait, where'd all the seeds go? Flex seeds? I need to get unbreakable hose over here. Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead and put one in here. Let's do this. Okay, we should be good on string now. Okay. So we wanted 8 of these. Why is it saying that I can't craft the dense smart cable? Unless it means that I have them. Maybe that's it. Okay, dense. Or no. We wanted 8 of these. There we go. We're gonna need TNT, aren't we? Can I make a tiny one? Yup. Wait, it doesn't break a lot of stuff. Let's get some cobble. Okay, so I think we're gonna put this over here. Maybe even 3. And that. There we go. Cool. So now we just need the singularities, which I already have 2. Okay. We just have to blow up the singularities now. Okay. That's why we got this tiny TNT. Guess I need a lever. Yeah, because I can't put that in there. Okay. Lever goes here. Throw that. Throw that. Where'd it go? What? Hang on a second. Okay, singularity. In order to get this. Okay, so we need an ender pearl. I did not have an ender pearl, so I think I just broke it. Whoops. Okay, let's make another tiny dust. Good thing we had two of them, right? I need to remake the thing. Okay, we're gonna put that there, put that there. Let's go get the an ender pearl. There we go. Okay. Throw that, and light it. That's better. Nice. Okay, so wireless terminal should... Right? Device is not linked. I thought that linked it. Okay. Does this link it? Hang on a second. Do we need a wireless, like a wireless point? Wireless access point. Is that what I need? I honestly don't remember. Oh, now it's linked. Increases range with boosters. Okay. Well, that works. But I thought I could connect to this. Do I need a quantum bridge for that? Maybe. Okay, quartz. And redstone. Quantum. I think it might be the quantum bridge card that I need. We'll see. Because that might be what actually we put the Singularity in. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Bam. And now I should have cross-dimensional. And maybe unlimited range as well. So let's claim our chunks here. Just gonna claim all of this. Okay. Then we're gonna load. There we go. Cool. Nice. Okay, so now we can just put this into our curio slot, which should be 4. I mean, here maybe? Don't need that anymore. Okay, so since this is engine, let's do Control E for Flight Energistics 2. Wireless terminal. We're gonna do Control E. Okay, done. Control E. Bam. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so now we don't have to go all the way back to here when we need something. We can just do it wirelessly. So I could be working over here and be like, hey, I need this. Awesome. So we have wireless, we have auto crafting, we have digital storage. Very cool. I think next time we might get in, because I'm noticing there's still resources that we're lacking. So we might get into productive bees. Maybe we'll expand out this way before we get into like our controller here and making it like super big. I might actually expand out this way and we'll do bees next. And I think that's where we'll do kind of like the setup that we had before with like our dirt and our cherry stuff that we had going on. I think we'll use that setup to do the bees and stuff. So, all right, but we are at time. I think we made pretty good progress. We got our auto crafting set up. We don't have our big controller. Again, it's gonna be right up here. I want it to be kind of floating in air. Maybe we'll make like some kind of support structure for it or something. But hey, thank you for the follow, Evil Mr. McNasty. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We are going to go into bees. Pretty excited. All right. Well, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night. Tomorrow we'll be doing this stream, but Fridays, again, we are doing Horror Fridays, so we'll be playing some Repo. So if you like Repo and you want a good laugh, you know, like definitely join us on Fridays. We have a lot of fun doing it, and we'll be streaming and we'll have Toast and Nora and Bug join us. So it'd be a lot of fun. All right, until next time, you all have a great night and goodbye.